All right. I don't know why they keep disconnecting my stuff. I don't know why they keep doing that, boy. I'm about to remove this VPN if you think it's got to be on every single time that I actually go live or something. I'm like, yeah. All right. So he said, I really ain't for him. We're going to that part already. Right now, I'm out of money, options. I probably have to upload this video because y'all not getting all of it. It's bits and pieces. All right. He said we gotta look out for each other because he only cares about women. All right. So if he had that whole mindset of that we have to look out for each other, like he says, then number one, there will be no problem. I'm just saying. There'll be no problem at all. He already said like this. He says, but he's only worried about oils and Passover money. So which one is I'm worried about? But he's only worried about oils and Passover money. But over here he says he only cares about women, money, power, and control. Over here, I cared about the oils that he was entrusted with in the Passover money. Now this right here, it seems like he's like trying to dig into my own personal life over here. Like this is my personal thing. What I actually would be thinking about is the money, Passover money, and my oil and the anointing oil that he was entrusted with. Because he was supposed to, when I got here, I was supposed to receive the anointing oil that I made because he said he would take it over and give it to me when I get there. So I'm going off of what he said he would do. And the Passover money is what he was entrusted with. Now, so I'm actually concerned about the oils and Passover money. But on his personal preference, he says he only cares about women, money, power, and control. Now I have none. I am not important. That right there cannot be. Because if he himself said he had to spend over the Passover money, but then he said out of here, right here, we got to look out for each other. Because how is he looking out for each other if he said that, and then he says that I had to spend it? He really ain't for me and has not. He says the Passover money, which I had to use. If he is for looking out for each other, he would have never spent the Passover money because he would have been looking out for his brothers and sisters who sent him the Passover money to hold for their Passover. So it's an oxymoron right here. He only cares about women, money, power, control. Now I have none. We got to look out for each other. Did he look out for you when he spent the Passover money? No, he didn't. It's an oxymoron. So he's talking outside of his face, outside of his neck. Then it says right here, I won't have anything until Friday, but it won't be much. I had to overdraft yesterday for gas this week. It is sad on so many levels. I don't know what to do next. I don't have anything saved to leave. I want to leave before changes are made to travel requirements, but I don't know how. Now, guess whose conversation this will be that he's telling this to? Azariah. Azariah and the queen. So now he is, watch this, he is moving in on Azariah and the queen to try to take the money that they do have. Even though he knows the situation in Arizona, he's asking them. So they're having a heart to believe it, and she starts to send him money, only to find out that she was being taken for. Yes. At this time, I'm saying I'm trying to get in touch with Kenny, and they say they just got through talking to him. But he always telling me an excuse that he can't get in touch with me. But he says, watch this. Now that I have none, I'm not important. But I'm literally telling them that I've been calling him, texting him, messaging him, all the stuff. But if he's not important, I would not be trying to text him, call him, or anything. So literally, I'm texting him, calling him. And he himself is saying, telling me excuses that he can't talk right now. Hello? All right, so let's go to it. So all that stuff is not lining up. So he's literally taking their money that they have to even try to come. You know, so here we go. We got another audio right here. Let's bring it in. We're gonna bring this on in. Let you hear this. And you might see, let me see, this is her who Kenny's with right now. Okay, here we go.
Oh, no. He's alive. God normally see everything what's going on.
Right.
God see everything. You understand? He's alive. He's much okay, very okay. You understand?
Okay.
And tell Josh, I will call Josh personally because Obi give me armor. He's here right now with me. He give me access now to call Josh. I will call Josh. I will talk to Josh from armor. He will hear from me. My pictures. If you guys have pictures, a problem with Obi.
Honestly, I didn't know that was you.
Put my pictures on Facebook.
I've never met you. I've never met you, and honestly, I didn't know that was you. And if you told, right, but if you notice that your face is kind of covered with the words, because I wasn't trying to get that person. I was trying to only get him.
It's true. You never met me.
Right. So I wasn't trying to get the other person. That was just a picture that was on his page. A picture that was on his page was just picked because it was a clear picture of him. So the update was already sent. I physically talked to him. But as far as taking it down, even if I take the ones down that's on my page, what about all the other people that have shared it? There's no way for everyone to come down. At the end of the day, the update has already been put out that he's fine and he's alive.
Oh, no. He's alive. God normally see everything what's going on.
Right.
God see everything. You understand?
Okay, so now why is she having a problem with her face being seen with Kenny? Watch this. This will be from the very initial beginning. All that was put up was a picture that they had from the initial beginning when Kenny first met them. And she's upset that her pictures put up. But watch this. When we was actually put up the pictures previously, months ago, or actually a year ago, she didn't have a problem. When they first came here, she wasn't mad about her picture being put up with Kenny or Carla or anything like that. But now there's a problem. So that seemed a little bit iffy. Now, there is a sad twist to this story. I'm going to keep on going right now, though, for the sake of time, because I'm almost done. We're going to tell it, it's going to be a doozy at the end of this. And y'all going to be like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, Kenny's putting all of his eggs in one basket. Don't even know that this basket has a hole in it. Let's go.
We were looking for him or not looking for him. You know, as an adult, everybody has the right to make their own decisions as to what it is they want to do. And then now all of a sudden we're getting all these calls about, oh, we just dumped him and he may be dead. Yeah, it keeps reconnecting. It keeps reconnecting. You gotta repeat. You gotta repeat. You gotta repeat what you said. You have to repeat what you said. It was reconnecting. I didn't hear anything you said. That's why I stopped talking, because it was reconnecting. I didn't hear you. It was reconnecting. I don't know if incoming voice call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the connection, because I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi. I'm on my data. I don't know if that's the issue or not, but it just kept saying reconnecting. But no, it's not the issue that nobody was looking for him or not looking for him. At the end of the day, he's a grown man. He can go, he can come, he can do as he please, because he's not being monitored like a child. You know, he's an adult. But when you got people that's constantly saying, oh, you killed him, where is he? And you're asking all these questions and you don't have answers, then you can only do the best you can do. So now I can let him know that I have physically seen him, and how we were looking for him or not looking for him. You know, as an adult, everybody has the right to make their own decisions as to what it is they want to do. And then now all of a sudden we're getting all these calls about, oh, we just.
All right, so let's start it over. Let's see if we can get this one going. You're gonna see one where Kenny's in it, right? Here we go.
Me. So, but I do. But this time, it needs to be a please.
Connection is bad. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's your connection.
Please take down all of the missing things off the internet.
It's hard to take them. It's hard to take them down because other people have shared them. But I've already done an update since I spoke to them. I did an update that they said that you were alive and well and all of that. So I did an update. But you know how it is. If I share it and somebody else share it, I can't get them to take down what's already there. So that's why I did the update. I did an update state of day. Is Josh who said that he used to speak to you all the time, right? But he wasn't just simply going off the fact of the text messages. He was like, well, I would need to see a video or something. I need to hear his voice or something to let him know that he all right. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that because I haven't seen him and I don't have a number for him. So now I can physically call. I can physically call Josh back and said I saw him with my own eyes, and he is alive. Hello. Hello, stranger. How are you?
Look, there is Kenny right there in the video, alive, okay? Now, y'all need to hear what he says. He's gonna say what he says. And when he says that, that is us moving forward. We don't have time to be looking after a grown man who chose to walk away from Goshen or walk away from the place that he actually came with to go be with some gummies. It is not our responsibility any further. It's not Joshua's responsibility any further. When you hear Kenny says what he says, that is what it is.
I'm doing you.
I'm good. It's been a minute. It's been. I don't know if you can hear me. I had just got off the bus up here at the mall so that I can make this call.
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
I'm calling because there's been quite a few people that have been looking for you, and they were under the impression that you were possibly dead or something. I said, well, I don't know. I haven't seen him since I've been here. Since I got here. I haven't seen him. But at the end of the day, the calls were getting to be too much. Is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. I don't have a way to reach him. So the only way we could figure it out was to do the flyer. That way, if anybody knew you, anybody at all, they would reach out and, get in contact so that we could try to contact you. Because people in Goshen have been asking the same thing. People from the West have been asking. King had been asking. And I was like, I don't know. When I go out, I never even run into him.
All right, hold on. All right. So,
Hello? So I can also go out and put out another video today stating that
You can't get what I'm trying to tell you. He's telling us, but it's supposed to be things to put this in and have you build up this, you understand? I don't like it. Let it if they have problems with you, they have problems with you. If they have issues with you, they have issues.
I can't hear what you're saying. It's breaking up. Yeah, I think it's a connection area. So I can also go out and put out another video today.
All right. So pretty much what Kenny said was his heart or his mind has not changed on what he has said previously. Meaning what? He is happy where he is. But what he doesn't know is that the people who he's with are tired of him. They are ready for him to leave. I literally heard it. They was like, well, you know, I'm tired of this. You know, he can go. You know, I don't have that. I need, let me see, is that on my other WhatsApp? I'm done with him. We're tired of him. Hold on, let me see. Send this over to me. All right, messenger. That there. Right. All right, let me see if I can get to that one first before I read this one. All right. All right, here we go. The other part don't come up on here. And that's the part I want. All right, let me see if I can just get them words in. Because it's some that doesn't come up. Some that it says note, it states. That part is not coming up in this piece of paper. It's not coming up. So I'm trying to see, how do I send that exactly? I'm gonna just read it. It says, so up underneath it says, I won't have anything until Friday. It says, note, he states, I am disappearing. He made a decision to leave the day we were to take the 3-bedroom apartment to go with this Gambian couple. And tonight he announced nothing. That's what he said. He announced to them, nothing has changed. The people he with for real. Thus we have done our due diligence, and no further obligation to him. I will forward these also to Josh so that he is hopefully at rest on this matter. Will you do a public announcement so that those who think he was abandoned by Goshen knows he has made his own decision to stay where he is? Now, the thing about this that is so sad is he does not know that the Gambian woman and the Gambian man are done with him. They're tired of him. They're ready for him to go. They was looking for us to either try to find a place for him to stay. And then when they got to him, what they said was, all right, do you have any money? And Azaria kept trying to, as he pushed past that, because she already knew what the whole thing was about anyway. She knew it was going to be about money. That's all it was. Like, all right, well, hold on to him as long as you got money. Watch this. And she said when they stopped talking about money, or was not talking about money, she took the phone back from Kenny so quickly because the whole thing is about money. She only wanted us to talk to him if we was going to actually what? Bring some money involved. These people are vultures. And Kenny has surrounded himself with vultures. Why? Because of his pride is so deep. Let's go. Now this lady who calls herself Goddess Rain, or a goddess, where you see Goddess Rain. Y'all knew Kenny was in danger when you seen the African snatch the phone out his hands. Well, we didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Possibly even before that. It's obvious he was delusional from being sick, not getting proper nutrition. That would be also when he got there then, right? and being manipulated by these scamming Africans. So he was being scammed, but watch that, he was the one who actually chose to leave off and go with these scamming Africans, was even warned about them being scamming. Why? Because I would have inboxes from Carla talking about these things like, oh, these people, whatnot, I don't trust them, da da da. And I was receiving so much from them. I was like, dang, like how bad could this be? You know? And so literally, I was. She's like, she says, Kenny is with these people. We need to be careful with them. She's like, I kept saying that we need to be careful with them, not to trust them. And Kenny went off with these people within 3 months. You know why? Because he was looking for a come up. All right. He was actually looking to be set up in the land before anyone else got there. That was the whole plan. That never happened. It actually went backfired. All right. And being manipulated by these scamming Africans, he put faith and trust into this fake king, this same so-called fake king that he literally left and said that he wanted to be the one to be advise me. He wanted to be an advisor to me, in a sense, and literally left off this so-called fake king who kept calling him. So I guess she's a fake goddess, right? She has a nerve of being fake. I got, you know, some scriptures to prove my stuff. What scriptures do you have to prove that you're a goddess? You know what I'm saying? I just love just taking people's words and shoving it right back down their throats. All right, so I have no problem with doing it. I do it so easily. I have a gift at doing it. So, so this fake king is calling him, checking up on him, making sure he's all right. And actually, people who have put trust into Kenny about their money, right? Put faith in him about this oil. And watch this. He put faith and trust into this fake king and followed you all out to Africa. King is not in so-called Africa at the time when Kenny shows up there. So how did he follow me where? Just saying. He left before I did. I wasn't there. All right. So she's talking about it as if I'm already there in the land. And then he follows me there. See how our information is all messed up? I love just smacking people with 1-2s. And followed you all out to Africa. It's really sad because people get sucked into groups like the one you all are involved in, thinking it's a family and all about the Most High. It's crazy. He was used by all of you and left to die in Gambia. I pray Kenny is alive. However, if he's not, you all that blocked his help will have to live with it forever that you didn't do more to help your fellow brother. And then she disconnected her messenger. Oh. Now, she can believe whatever she want to believe. That's on her. She's entitled to believe in stupidity. That's all right. People do it all the time. So now, with that, people want to make sure like this grown man's like his whatever his well-being and all that stuff is like when we literally then went out. Now 1 time, not 2 times, this 3rd time. We supposed to keep trying? No, don't think so. He's already said he's good where he's at. We're moving forward. Period. So, yeah. Wonderful news. Okay, so now we're going to go look at some things on Facebook because that is where we need to be now. Oh, I think, is it coming through? It's an audio right here. Oh. Okay.
So if we can just meet with him and see if he's okay, and I can send Josh a video letting him know that he's okay, he's safe where he is, he doesn't want to move, or he does want to move, or whatever his case is, I guess Josh would be happy with that.
Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, no problem. I hear what you said. Can you say it again, please? Can you say it again?
Right. The question was if I could just meet with him or whatever, and we can get a video, get him saying on video to Josh that he's either okay where he is and he wants to stay there, or if he wants to leave. That way Josh can at least know what's going on, because at the end of the day, He's in a completely different country. This guy don't know. He used to talk to his friend all the time. Now he don't talk to him, and then he's getting text messages, but he don't. They can, a text message can be from anybody. So if we could just get him a video, I guess Josh, that would be okay for Josh, because right now he's not hearing from him.
Okay.
I mean, does Kenny want to leave, or does Kenny want to stay?
Okay. I even want him to go. Then you guys try to help me. If you guys trying to help me, let Kenny go. Then I can have peace. Because me also, I help him a lot. I give him a roof. I give him food. I'm sick and tired now. Let he go. Then I can have my freedom.
Okay. I understand. Well, what day would be good for us to meet so we can at least get the meeting done? And maybe Josh can try to work on getting him back to the States if need be. I don't know. I don't know what his plan is or whatever the plan is. All I know is he's trying to find out if he's okay.
Okay. Then let's make it after tomorrow. After tomorrow, inshallah. That one is better.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
After tomorrow.
Tomorrow? How's Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay, you pick a time and a location.
Okay.
What time on Tuesday?
Huh?
What time on Tuesday?
Let's do it around 5 o'clock.
Okay, and where are we gonna meet?
Going to meet at Tippa Garage.
Tippa Garage? Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so I'll see you Tuesday at 5.
Okay.
All right, bye.
If Obi don't want to go, if you guys stand with Obi, please force him to go. I don't know what he did in US. That's why he don't want to go. But force him to go because me, I'm sick and tired. Let me have my freedom also.
Okay. We'll do the best we can so that you can have your life back and you can have your freedom back.
Okay.
All right, no problem.
Did y'all hear that? In fact, let me play it again for a witness so people are like, I didn't hear it. Well, what happened? We're going to hear right there. She said, all the things that Kenny's trying to say, I want to say here. And she just said, we're tired of him. He has chosen to say, he says, nothing has changed on my end. Not knowing that these people are tired of him. She said, I'm tired. I'm tired of taking care of him. I'm tired. And she said, I've been trying to take care of that. You see how she's like, well, we've been taking care of him, we've been putting the roof on that. And then she's like, I'm tired. Watch this. Why was she tired when she was receiving money? She wasn't tired when Kenny was actually saying a family and he had to receive money from off of GOSHEN to put them in a house, put them in an apartment. He just said it would actually pay 6 months. $400 would pay 6 months rent, not just for him. You see why we're not putting no more energy towards this? I'm going to play this one more time. Yeah. This is where Kenny's at, with the people who's tired of him. And he says this is family. He left GOSHEN to go with some people who are tired of him. Let's go.
So if we watch a video letting him know that he's okay, he's safe where he is, he doesn't want, I guess Josh would be happy with that.
Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, no problem. I hear what you just said. Can you say it again, please? Can you say it again?
Right. The question was if I could just meet with him or whatever, and we can get a video. He wants to stay there, or if he wants to leave.